The Stanford prison experiment, conducted in August 1971 by psychologist Philip Zimbardo at Stanford University, is one of the most infamous psychological studies due to its unsettling outcomes and ethical questions. The purpose of the experiment was to investigate the psychological effects of perceived power, focusing on the struggle between prisoners and prison officers. Zimbardo aimed to understand how institutions like prisons could impact human behavior. To do this, he converted the basement of Stanford Psychology building into a mock prison. Participants were 24 male college students selected after an extensive screening process to ensure they were psychologically stable and healthy. They were randomly assigned roles of either guards or prisoners. The prisoners were arrested at their homes without warning, booked by real police officers, and brought to the mock prison. Methodology for guards included authoritarian tactics, including psychological manipulation without physical violence. The guards were instructed to maintain order, but without specific instructions, which led many to devise their own, often harsh measures. Prisoners were dehumanized, referred to by numbers instead of names, and subjected to a series of humiliations and arbitrary punishments. The researchers observed both groups' behaviors through a one-way mirror and recorded the worsening interactions. Although planned for 2 weeks, the experiment was terminated after 6 days as guards exhibited increasingly sadistic behaviors while prisoners showed extreme emotional distress. Several prisoners experienced severe psychological trauma, begging to be released or showing signs of acute stress reactions. The outcomes and the rapid descent into abusive conduct highlighted how quickly normal people could adopt harmful behaviors in certain power structures, leading to an emphasis on situational attribution over dispositional. The study was considered unusual and controversial, as the use of deception and the severe psychological impact on participants raised significant ethical concerns. It brought about discussions on informed consent, the welfare of participants in psychological experiments, and the need for stringent ethical standards. The lasting impact on the scientific community prompted reforms in ethical guidelines, leading to the establishment of institutional review boards, IRBs, to evaluate the ethics of research involving human subjects. Despite its notoriety, the Stanford prison experiment remains a significant reference point in discussions of ethics and human psychology.